What's going on, guys? So in this video, what I'm going to do is show you how to turn a backpack into one of the best pieces of equipment a kid can use to gain strength, and that's a heavy sandbag. Doing this is going to solve two questions that I've been getting a lot. One in general is, what are some things that kids can do to exercise at home and build strength? The other one, with the times, it is May 18th. We are still in the middle of this coronavirus pandemic, and a lot of people don't have access to weight, and there is nothing out there to buy. This is going to be a really good option for you. Everybody's got a backpack, and everybody's got some stuff that they can stuff in it that's going to be heavy. Sandbags are really good for just overall strength, especially in kids, because it's going to work on their grip, their upper back strength, their lower back strength, some conditioning. And what it does is it makes a lot of movements that you can do with a barbell just a little bit simpler. So again, even when things do get back to normal, this heavy backpack that you're going to turn into a sandbag is still going to be a really valuable piece of equipment to have around the house. Okay, so now going about actually making the backpack. Our goal is to make this as functional as possible, as safe as possible, and also heavy enough. So if it's not heavy enough, it's just not getting the response that we want. Parents watching this, I promise you, your kid is stronger than you think. My opinion on the best way to do this, you're gonna get about 2 to 5 Ziploc bags, depends on how big your backpack is and how strong you are. You're gonna fill them up with sand, and then what you're gonna do is tape the top like so it's sturdy and that bag doesn't open up. Now, if you don't have sand or don't really feel like going to get any, just go outside, dig a hole, you can use dirt, it'll work just about the same. Now, the reason I think this is the best way to go about it, the sand is going to allow you to add a lot of weight to that backpack. It's very dense. It's also going to be adjustable. So I'm here, I throw my bag in, it's my backpack, like so. I do an exercise, then maybe I want to go do another one and I need some lighter weight. Take that bag right out, no problem. Okay, so let's say you don't feel like using sand. What you're going to do is get anything around your house that has some density to it and it's going to be a little heavy, and you're going to throw it in that bag. So cans of soup, cans of beans, all right, big water bottles, whatever it is, something heavy, let's get it in there and let's pack it up. Also, I'm sure most people have that random set of like 2, 3, 5 pound dumbbells sitting around the house that they don't really use or don't know how to use them. This is a really good way to be able to use them. I don't really use these 5s or anything. All right, cool. They're going in the bag. They're gonna serve me better in this bag, making it 5 pounds heavier. And worst case scenario, if you really need to, they're in there, then you can just take them out and do whatever you gotta do with them. All right, so we've got everything loaded up. Whether it's sand or cans or water bottles, it doesn't matter. We are not done yet. We don't want our bag to be zipped up, filled with a bunch of stuff, and it's still kind of floppy on the top. And even if we do fill it all the way up to the top, if I have a bunch of cans and water bottles in here, it's not gonna feel good throwing it around. Hit myself in the head, hit myself in the knee. We wanna make sure this thing is somewhat soft so we can be a little bit safe with it. All right, so the last thing you're gonna do, you're gonna get a towel. And with this towel, you're just gonna open it up and then stuff it into this bag so you can take away any sort of like fluff you might have had on the top. You might need a second one. This is also gonna be a good way to kind of pad up those cans and bottles just a little bit more. Okay, actually the last thing you're gonna do, if you don't use this backpack anymore, what I would recommend is trying to take off any of the buckles, any of the straps if you can. Maybe you wanna like tape these down. If you really don't care about this backpack, maybe cut them off. You don't need them, they're gonna get in the way. We're not gonna be wearing this backpack for anything. We're gonna be kind of bear hugging it for the most part, doing any sort of exercises with it. So again, if you're not using it, this buckle could hit you in the eye, whatever it is, either maybe take them up or just try and make this one solid piece the best that you can. All right, now let's go over a few exercises that you can do with this. And there you have it. Pretty straightforward on that one, guys. Now you've got a makeshift sandbag at home, a great piece of equipment for you to have, bunch of different exercises you can do with it. And the best part, it was either free or extremely cheap. Everybody's got a backpack at home and everybody's got some stuff that they could toss in it to make it a little heavy. Guys, thank you so much for sticking around. If you made it this far, like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date for when I'm releasing videos on this channel. Also, go ahead and follow me on my other social media platforms where I'm pumping out a bunch of content for you guys. I'll see you next time.